When yo, when you say that shit online, I'll be cracking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the second episode. We finally got a name. May change, I don't know. The name of the podcast is We Don't Play Names, We Play Games. Podcast. We don't play names, we play games. At the end of the day, you know, fanboy shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, in this podcast here, if you didn't know, I'm getting people from all walks of life. Again, I'm not looking for any huge YouTubers or any big personalities. Regular Joe Schmoes within the community, because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because it's the average guy, the average fucking ant on the hill that makes this game in the community spin. You like that fucking speech? I can fucking sell sand on the beach, can I? But anyway, on to today's podcast. We have several topics, I guess. Right now, I guess we were just talking about behind the scene. If you guys don't know, most likely you do, because I read about it on Twitter. Fallout 4 is free on the Xbox One digitally. So if you guys, I don't know if that's something that Microsoft's putting out to counter Sony's with the 2K thing. What do you guys think about that?
Woo, Fallout for free. I'm telling on my Xbox One right now.
Yes, so, Fallout 4.
I'm telling on my Xbox One right now, and Sony need to step it up, boy. They need to step it up. 40 million sold, and they're not giving us any free stuff like this. What are free games this month?
2K and I forgot the other one. I don't know. I know it's 2K, which is a pretty big game.
Oh, 2K on the Xbox? Or you talking
no,
about?
2K on the PS4.
Yeah, PS4s. Yeah, 2K16s on the PS4.
This Fallout is not even part of the games with gold.
Is that a mistake? Like, did they mess up or something?
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared it might be like a pimp proofing type thing, just in case the E3 might be weak.
Oh,
like, give something
give you
free.
Reconciliation prize right now.
Right.
I don't know. Like I said today, I'm not a big Fallout fan, but you know, shit, I downloaded it.
Try it.
Yeah, try it.
I don't like Bethesda games, bro. I don't know what
Man, it's free. It's free.
You know,
I listen.
You can't critique free.
No, no. I'm gonna tell you
You
something.
can't critique free.
I dig it. I know you can't critique free, but at the end of the day, I don't have enough time in my day to play shit I do like. I'm just keeping it funky, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't be. I know every month we get the games with gold, and I don't be downloading fucking 8-bit calculated games. I don't play them shits. I'm not interested in them whatsoever, man. You know what I mean? But well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, right now, if you have Xbox Live Gold, I don't even think even that's a requirement, because when you click on it, it didn't say anything about Xbox Live Gold anything, and it's the digital one, the big supreme one with all the content. I think hit that, and it tells you keeps the options down. It doesn't charge you any money. So mine is actually downloaded now. Mine is done. So it's the Fallout 4 Digital Deluxe Bundle. So right now, ladies and okay, it says winner of Best Show E3 2015. The Fallout 4 Digital Deluxe Bundle includes the award-winning base game plus season. Oh shit! It got the season pass.
Oh hell nah.
Yeah, they conference will be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody's about to dip on you.
I'm scared.
Yeah, but check it out though. Besides that, we had several leaks that came out this week so far about E3. So I'm gonna go across the board and get you guys' thoughts of what we've been hearing about what's going on so far with part of these pre-E3 leaks. Madonna Saigon, got it right, Miss Goran?
Yeah.
My man, Madonna Saigon. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have went across the board, man. Let me start. I'm sorry, I'm just like we've been doing this shit for 9 weeks here. Start with my man, Madonna Saigon. You can shout yourself out. Where you from? What you into?
Yeah. What's good, YouTube? You know, it's your boy Axel Rose, Madonna Saigon, all that good stuff. I am from London. You know what I'm saying? I'm still that dream team killer. I'm still God's gift to gaming. I'm still LeBron that just crossed over to the Xbox side, and I've been enjoying the best box all week. Already did over £100 in gaming purchases. New video will be coming the way to show you Sony ponies who's really got the real games. But anyway, I'm just on a hype, man, to tell the truth. I've been really actually just enjoying all all the prospect of all the new games coming. Like I'm hearing that Microsoft and Capcom have teamed up to make sure that Dead Rising is still exclusive. So all the Sony fanboys are just gonna have to hate on back there. And I'm already hearing that Microsoft are going to be taking a lot of focus off the prior TV stuff and putting it more onto gaming. I've heard that they dropped a DVR feature.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
To be honest, I feel like if they're looking to do this properly and put their whole weight of their wallet into this, nobody's going to be able to really compete. Like, to be honest, I feel like Microsoft have been sucked into Sony's game along the way instead of playing to their own strengths. They've been focusing on building teams when really and truly they should be paying third-party developers and putting them on contracts and making them make their stuff so they can worry more about marketing, because as far as the other competitors are concerned, they can't touch Microsoft when it comes to marketing. But they've been in the game longer, so they've built all these houses. But when you've got companies like Platinum Games who will just make a game for you if you pay them, I think Microsoft should just stick to doing that. Bring out the wallet, say we want this game, and move on. You know what I'm saying?
All right. My man, Porter Rock, the reigning debating champion, Porter Rock.
Oh, got him scared.
Destroyed
bombs, Rock.
He was running hot. Who destroyed Jay Sentry's last week in the debate. I haven't heard from Jay Sentry. I think he blocked me on Twitter.
Oh, man.
Complaining with me on Xbox Live. Got me banned on Xbox Live. Said I set him the fuck up. So all the Xbox fans are not speaking to me right now because they said no way in hell was a pony supposed to come on my show and fucking take the crown. So yeah, scratch yourself out, man. Tell us you just started a channel, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, man. I just started my channel. A big up to you right there for putting me on and get it started.
Your channel, in your video, you're unboxing Legos or some shit, right? Hey!
Damn. Nah, but it's a good time, man. I feel excited. You know, it's been good. And, you know, I'm surprised. I've been getting positive responses from the Xbox community. So props to you, community, man. You're not hating. Doing a good job. And, you know, I'm trying to bridge the gap, you know, kind of like this podcast, you know, making sure that, you know, we can have our disagreements and stuff like that, but don't make it personal and weird and shit. Yeah. You know, because at the end of the day, we all playing on a controller in front of a TV.
For sure.
Regardless of your platform, it's a controller, a game, and a TV, and, you know, just be entertained.
No room to be tough, man.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. And just enjoy this shit. So been doing good, man. Been enjoying it. I'm excited. I feel like a kid, man. It feels like the Nintendo Genesis days.
All right, so let's check it out. Why you got the floor? You know what I mean? While you're long with it right now. Question is to you. So we've been having some leaks thus far. So how do you feel about the leaks that we heard, you know, that's coming out prior to E3?
Yo, it's crazy. There's so much content that's coming out. It feels like the pre-E3 now is better than the actual E3 last year.
Oh, shit.
Yo, for real. Am I lying? I mean, yo, I saw.
So what's some of the leaks we've got so far? What came out? Well, not leaks,
they show Cuphead gameplay. Watch Dogs 2. Yo, Cuphead looks dope. I'm gonna call it, and it is what it is. It looks dope. Watch Dogs 2.
The Cuphead does look nice.
Yeah, that looks dope. It reminds me of like a Mega Man with Steamboat Willie. You know, you know what I'm saying? That old school Mickey Mouse shit. Watch Dogs, and I'm gonna say, you know, Rise of Iron, Destiny DLC. Yeah, I'm gonna get in that shit. Horizon, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly Record, the same, is gonna have a release date they're leaking. Detroit, another game from Sony is coming out there. I mean,
isn't Detroit? Listen, isn't Detroit a VR game? If I'm not mistaken, or
no? It's not a VR game. It's that. Yeah, I wouldn't be hyping if it's a VR game. Personally,
I remember them showing something about Detroit during their PlayStation VR experience.
It might be VR compatible.
Okay, all right.
I could imagine like a lot of games that are they're just gonna, because from what I hear, the VR is also like maybe better way to put it, like a really good TV screen that's like right in front of your face, that has like no borders, is the best way I could explain it. But it's the best way they explained it to me. Like when you put it on, it's like having a TV for games that are in VR, but you're playing on it. It's like a borderless TV in front of your face.
Man, motherfuckers gonna be falling out from seizures.
Yeah, but it's the best way they explained it to me. So it's like, imagine having a TV in front of you, but you don't see your room, you don't see borders. It's just all that game and shit. And I was like, man, that shit might make me throw up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see Microsoft's press briefing. Sony's first briefing, and like my man said, Zelda-thon.
Zelda?
The Zelda-thon.
Yeah.
Zelda-con.
Nah, I'm not even
Zelda-con
tuning in. I'm not
2016.
even tuning in for that shit. They can keep that.
Zelda Con.
They
You
can
know?
keep that, man.
I just hope these dudes ain't blowing their loads. Cause like,
Who?
like Microsoft, Sony, they're showing all this shit, and then when we
Yeah.
got to watch the E3, we be
Well,
like,
okay,
what
okay.
the
Listen
fuck?
here. Oh, here's the thing. Just to
I'm
be
gonna be
honest,
mad.
this year's E3, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not really about the games. Motherfuckers are really tuning in to see this hardware. Like motherfuckers want to see these motherfucking like my man Young Thug. You see these penises. You see these dicks out there. You know what I mean? They want to see
Mine's
these dicks.
bigger.
You know what I mean? They want to see that. You know what I mean? People like me myself. I'm really want to see the Scorpio, the Neo. Want to see games running on them. That's just to be, what I mean, to be honest. You know what I mean? But when Microsoft is supposed to have a 90-minute show, I don't know about Sony. They're supposed to have a 90-minute also, hour and a half.
Yeah, I think it's usually an hour and a half. First hour
Yeah.
sales, that's
Yeah.
half
And
hour.
Nintendo's is tomorrow. They're Zelda-thon.
The Zelda-con.
Yeah, the Zelda-thon is tomorrow. Oh, all right. My man, T Sweaty Balls Reaper, you there?
Yes, I am enjoying
All
my
right, so
vacation.
okay, we've been having some leaks. What do you feel about the leaks that came out this far? Well, not leaks, but yeah, some leaks and some things that were announced. What do you think?
I think the only thing that really I was happy to know that Kingdom Hearts 3 still exists. I was happy to know that Watch Dogs 2 is coming out this year. Though I was kind of surprised. I mean, it's only been like 2 years, right?
The last one came out in 2014.
Yeah,
2014.
2014.
Yeah. And how many times did they delay that one?
Does the trailer look nice? I haven't seen the trailer.
The trailer looks really nice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of skeptical if it's really going to come out in November unless they were already working on it.
Oh
when
yeah,
the
they
first one
started
launched.
working on it. Not the part 2, not too far from part 1. I remember reading some things about them. Let me ask you, wait, a question though, because I haven't seen the trailer. Because I didn't care for Watch Dogs at all.
It looks like the original Watch Dogs, like on crack. Like it looks like they took
Because
it to
Ubisoft, they hit you with the bait and switch. That's been their claim to fame this generation. They show you something all souped up, and when you get it, like, what the fuck? What is this?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like the original premise of the concept, except it's now worldwide.
Yeah.
Oh, worldwide. Oh, okay. So the same thing with the net and you're hacking and same.
Well,
with the
you're not Aiden Heath anymore. I think I got his name right. Yeah, you're no longer that same guy. It's a brand new person. It's a brand new character. But it sounded like he was an adolescent that can do a lot more hacking than the original guy can.
Oh, all right. Okay. So
But
what else besides that? What else? Talk to me. What else did you see that you like, you didn't like?
I wanna see Kingdom Hearts 3. I want to see Recore. I want to see Scalebound, and I want to see Gears of War 4. Everything else, I pretty much have all paid off.
What about damn? What about? I guess it got leaked today on Amazon. Halo 3, the anniversary.
You gotta show me what it looks like. You gotta show me what it looks like.
Are you interested in that?
Is that a rumor still, or is that?
Well, no,
Well, I would
Amazon.
assume it would be
It's on
2017 because
Amazon.
technically, wouldn't that be 2017 though? Because it came out in 2007.
Well, here's the thing. With this is not. Well, good point. It came out in 2006.
I thought it was 2007.
No, 2006.
Wow, no. Halo 3 came out in 2007.
Yeah.
It was 2007?
2006 was Gears of War.
2007 with
Yeah,
Bioshock.
2007. It's not.
Oh,
It's not.
shit.
Well, maybe they
only have to give y'all some
show it,
history.
and they may show it, and the game may come out in 2017.
Could be, yeah. Could be a 10-year.
What the Scorpio? Ooh.
Man, y'all will finally have a good Halo.
That would be a big push, you know what I mean? Like, ooh, Halo 3, the anniversary. It's not for nothing. I just want to say sidebar here. I was just in a, what's the name of this Xbox? I got to put you motherfuckers on blast. I'm a part of 1,000 Facebook groups on Facebook, and it's an Xbox group, and they have about 10,000 members, so let me join. I added, and these people, I'm reading the comments, the top post, who here plays online on the 360? Add me. You motherfuckers,
Was it
join
Xbox
the
Wonderland?
fight. You still fucking gaming on a fucking 360? God damn, like, no wonder Microsoft are getting their ass kicked. You motherfuckers. Fucking trailer park trash. Why I got $300 fucking dollars? God damn. Add me on the 360. I would be on Destiny.
That's one of my number one pet peeves when I'm monitoring those pages, man.
Listen, you need to quietly boot off, ban all those motherfuckers. Boot them. One by one, I was booted. Yeah, now you left a racist remark. Put a case on all of them.
Block them all.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Ban all those motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, not to catch you off.
But yeah, I wanna see Titanfall 2. I wanna see that.
Titanfall 2. All right. I'm surprised. I haven't heard any of you guys mention Injustice 2. I seen the trailer. Was like.
I heard my friends talking about that today. That doesn't really.
Damn.
Yeah, but like I say,
I don't really want that one. But.
If you're not into fight, you're not into fighters, right? T Sweaty Ball Reapers. You're not into.
But I beat the first one in under 3 hours.
Well, I'm saying, but a fighter, you can take it online. Yeah.
It's all about the multiplayer for
fighters. You know, what I mean, it's about the multiplayer. It gives it its longevity, gives it its legs. But like I said, I'm excited to see what they do with Injustice. I think it's dope shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. I can't. They said 2017. Could you imagine that Injustice running on that motherfucking Neo or running on that Scorpio? God damn! Woo! Cause I gotta be honest, they did a great job with Mortal Kombat. What the fuck was that? X? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Even with the content, the characters, Bubba and Jason, and they did a really good job with Mortal Kombat. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, hey Drone Crusher, you fat black bald head bitch, you supposed to fight me today, man. You calls me out on Twitter and then you fucking get incognito, man. I'm gonna put these hands and his feet on him, man. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Nothing but bums, Rock.
They were all bums, Rock.
They're all bums.
That's what Jay Century thought. Shout out to my boy. Just give my boy Jay Century.
Yeah, man. He's a cool dude, man. Jay Century, man. What? Come on, come back, Jay.
Hey, listen, if you guys haven't seen that debate, watch the debate. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
And watch the whole thing.
Yeah, he ran into that debate like he was smoking Joe Frazier. Like he was like 25-0. I had to tell him they were all bums, Rob. You know what I mean? But anyway, getting back to you, T Reaper. So that's about it. Anything else you want to add to that?
I want to see both games and hardware. I agree with you, next gen. I want to see the hardware, but I also want to see the games. It's both.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to know what's going to cost me $1,000 next year. That's what I want to know.
All right.
Oh, he said he wants to know.
You want to know? Hey, my man, all day. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, all right. So E3 is Monday, and we've been having some leaks. Some games have been announced already. So what have you going into E3? How do you feel about the games that we saw thus far? And what do you think about the leaks and stuff?
The first leak I saw was Watch Dogs, and I was like, I saw the gameplay, not the cinematic trailer, and I was kind of blown away, man. Just the way you can I guess what the developer was saying is that all the hacks and stuff you used to have back in the old game are already there by default, and there's a whole new set of ways you can handle your tech, and I was pretty excited about that.
Oh, wait, hold that thought. Now with what's the name? Watch Dogs 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I remember the hype for the first Watch Dogs. They were saying, Ubisoft was hyping it that this was supposed to be the Grand Theft Auto killer. Going by what you've seen in Watch Dogs 2, now does this have a multiplayer aspect of it?
Yeah. It said co-op. It said co-op.
Okay, but going by what you see, do you think that this can probably take the top notch from Grand Theft Auto?
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
But basically, I think it'd be a nice little understatement to Grand Theft Auto, but the polish that Rockstar and Take-Two does, it's not going to compete. But it's in San Francisco, it's in California,
man, the land of the switchblades.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, I don't think it'll take the spot of GTA, but you never know because GTA, their development time is a little long. It usually
comes 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so it'll usually come at the end of the cycle. So if this hits next year, if we don't see nothing about GTA, this might take, its shine a little bit, But from what I've seen, Injustice 2 looks really awesome. I mean, I'm a big fighter since I was young, so Injustice 2 with the little armor they added, and
yeah, I see that. I'm here looking at the ESL. It says Injustice 2. Watch the worldwide gameplay reveal live in June 11th. When else June 11th?
Woo! Yeah, I'm down.
When the hell is June 11th? What's today's date?
Today's 9th.
Yeah, well, I am. It's the 10th.
The 9th. Okay, so that's Saturday.
Right. So I mean, I just hope I see more.
So much stuff so early.
I'm probably gonna slap the shit out of somebody if I don't see Mass Effect because
Oh man.
they've been bullshitting with that for the last 2 years. They show
Mm.
us little 7-second trailer, somebody walking to a fucking screen, a window,
Well, it's
and
supposed to come out next year, so
yeah, but I mean, at least
yeah,
show us some gameplay,
yeah. They
at
got.
least,
I would
you
imagine
know.
they would. But
Yeah, I'm pretty
if it's
excited
coming
about
out next
that.
year,
Some other news that I heard that kind of got me, my thumbs fiddling is I guess the developers from Until Dawn want to go multi-plat.
yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, we can kind of segue into that.
Hmm.
Not even so much because I got to some fair podcasts here. Not even so much the developers from Until Dawn. I've also read that Remedy, Microsoft is not going to publish their next two games, so that's letting you know right now that their next game is going to also be multi-plat.
Right.
So why you got the floor?
I
We can
think what I think that most of these companies are doing this now. They're trying to expand. They don't want to put all the eggs in one basket with these powerful consoles coming out. So I think that the excitement. I mean, developers they'll get used to the dev kits that they get, and they'll be able to put out and work with the system. But having more powerful hardware is something that is needed, and if they can feel that they can push their game to the max, they don't want to just have it exclusive. So I think we'll see a lot more multi-plat games, more games that were exclusives go multi-plat. Like Kingdom Hearts 3, I know the ponies was getting all crazy when they thought that was an exclusive, and it's not. And neither is Final Fantasy 7. So
15.
Yeah.
we'll,
So well, yeah,
we'll see.
most third party developers they would be dumb just to keep a game exclusive to the
Yeah.
platform. It's just that the money's in there.
The thing
It's just a reality.
the thing that pisses me off is just the exclusive content to certain brands. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
The way Destiny had stuff a year before we got it on Xbox.
I mean,
I
yeah,
thought
that's really the only power moves first
yeah,
party developer or console makers have now. They
yeah,
can't. It's pretty hard to get a full blown third party exclusive. What they
yeah,
try to do is at least get some. And it's Microsoft that started that shit.
yeah.
Philip
started what?
Moore,
What
when he
Call of
did the
Duty?
DLC on
Yeah.
no, when he did the DLC on Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
that
That
was
shit was a
huge.
killer.
That was
That
a
was
pimp
huge for
slap, wasn't it?
Xbox.
yeah.
What? It was hard being a Sony in those
And
days. I'm
Skyrim.
like, fuck.
Yes, yeah. Well, no, Skyrim ran. Well, I don't like I said, I don't really care for Bethesda games, but Skyrim ran like shit on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the
It's
Bethesda
hard, like
games.
like everything else.
All the Bethesda games.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't like I said, that damn cell processor. Yeah, it is what it is. But
And then in the
Oh,
memory.
I want to see the new Cyberpunk game too, but I
Oh
think it's called
yeah, Project Red,
yeah,
Cyber
Project Red.
2099 or something. Cyberpunk
Yes,
2099.
yeah, that was
yes.
fire.
And there was rumors of Prey 2 at E3 too.
I've been hearing about fucking Prey
Yeah, I know. I
since
know
the
that
Passion of Christ, bro. Like,
That shit's been like 10 years already.
because the
yeah,
first Prey. I mean, you remember when I first got my X360 in 2006, man, we were searching for games like fuck, man. Only thing, I mean, we didn't have nothing, and I picked up Prey and I was like, man, this game is dog shit.
yeah. I with the 360. That's when shit was kind of scarce,
It
kind of
was scarce.
sparse. It's kind of
Then when you-
sparse.
Right,
Like,
sparse.
but
Yeah.
my man, Madonna Saigon, you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing. Now, have you played Until Dawn?
Yeah, I played Until Dawn. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite good. It was quite good.
Okay, all right. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I bought it. Actually, I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas. My wife thinks she paid, I don't know, maybe $20 for it or something, whatever the fuck the case may be. I didn't really care for it. To me, it was like a how should I say, very cheesy Netflix straight to beat, not even straight to DVD, straight to
A
VHS.
horror movie.
Yeah, straight to VHS.
Yeah.
Wasn't too much playing. It was a bunch of dialogue, and you wasn't really in control of it. I didn't really care for the game. Maybe I should have given it a little longer, so I kind of took it out and frisbeed the shit across the room. But what do you feel about that developer wanting to go multi-plat? Wanting to get that pie in the sky, wanting some of that Xbox money.
Yeah. I totally feel like it's at the end of the day, like Sony and a lot of the fans want to hype like that game sold like gangbusters. I mean, maybe it did sell more better than they expected, but at the end of the day, it's a business, and they probably do want those Assassin's Creed, those Forza, those Halo numbers and stuff. So if it makes sense if they wanna spend that like extra money and get those extra sales and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like going multi-platform isn't always a bad thing and stuff. It just depends what they're gonna do. Now, because we know that Sony are the mega pimps they are, and they keep every IP they own, and they will blatantly jack your shit. We know that these developers are gonna have to start from the ground up with something new. So it's not fair that they're going to come out with something like Until Dawn and have to start over again from the beginning because Sony are blood-sucking thieves, but that's the way of the game.
Whoa, damn, son.
They
What
do
is
got a
this?
point
Xbox,
about
you about
that.
to make
Damn.
this into an
They do got
Xbox
a-
versus Pony.
Yeah,
No, I'm just keeping it real, people.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
keeping
No,
it
they do
real.
got a point.
Like,
What
look
is
at
that?
Insomniac. Look at a great
What-
company like
They
Insomniac.
don't own no games.
They've got no clothes on their back. Until they worked with Microsoft, they didn't have no clothes on their back. Ratchet and Clank, all the years they put into that, they don't own shit.
Yeah, he do got a point
Resistance,
about
all the
that.
years they put into that, they don't own shit. Sony are the mega pimps of this game, man. Do not sign to Sony, record artists. You won't own your
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
You
but
see-
Sunset Overdrive is owned by Microsoft.
No,
Oh, no. It's their
owned by
IP.
them.
Is their
It's published
IP?
by Microsoft, but it's owned by
Insomniac.
it's their game.
Microsoft let them keep it because
Yeah,
Microsoft get down like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't own the game. I guess that was like them dangling the carrot in front of Insomniac to get them to come work. That's the first time they've ever made a game, I think, for Xbox platform. You know what I mean? So that was like them dangling the carrot for them to come and work with them. And well, it is what it is. But speaking of Sunset Overdrive, and I'm gonna get someone to ask you guys your honest opinion. There's rumors of that also coming to PC. But also too, they're saying that I'm not a big Halo guy, you know what I mean? But Halo 5, they're saying also is going to release on PC. So I guess every game going forward, Microsoft.
I think it's going to be
release
just
on Windows
campaign.
10. How do you guys feel about that?
If it
Anybody?
needs more games in general, because they're doing this because they obviously want to have more of the pie. They want to see higher returns. They obviously look over the fence and see that Uncharted 4 is coming out and selling damn near 3 million copies in a week. And the investors are like, yo, why isn't that happening over here? So they're trying to make it happen over on the Xbox side. There's no problem with that, man. I feel like, look, these games aren't going to be appearing on a PlayStation and on the NX. And the only places you're going to be able to play it is using the Windows 10 app. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Get that extra money. As long as it means that we get extra games, the investors are like, okay, now we're split amongst the PC and the Xbox user base. Now we can get more money. Fuck it, make more games. Make another Battletoads if you want. Fuck it, make another Otogi or Quantum Redshift or any of these other old Xbox exclusives we haven't heard of in a new game. In a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? Make these games and get that money.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go last with this one. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate on this one.
I can play devil's
What
advocate right now.
you got, how you feel about this?
Yeah, so I mean, I get what you're trying to say. At the business level, it makes sense for Microsoft.
Yes.
Take advantage of different communities. Take advantage of the Xbox console community.
Own it.
Yeah.
Listen. Look at it like this. I'm gonna say this a little bit. Microsoft, whether you like it or not, they run gaming. They do because how many copies did Uncharted sell?
The first week,
Yeah, whatever. How many? Like 4 million, 3 million?
2.7.
Whatever. Guess what? Microsoft said thank you. What's powering that
Oh,
game?
because of Havoc. Because Havoc engine. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I said, whether we choose to believe it or not, I would you dare to say there are more gaming rigs in the world than gaming consoles, and and all of those, 99.9% of those are running what Windows. Microsoft runs fucking gaming. You know
How many times do you see people game on a Mac? You don't.
Yeah, I got a Mac. And Mac is bullshit. But anyway, how do you feel about that, Porter Rock?
Okay, so like I said, Microsoft's leveraging the PC, trying to leverage the PC community, making money off them, through their Windows 10. But now here's the thing, and this is what I said a couple of times. There are millions of PC gamers that still buy consoles because it provides an experience they get on PC, namely exclusives. That's what they mostly do it for. They're not going to buy another console that does the same thing on something they already own.
Okay.
So by default, you're actually pushing them towards the PS4 by default because they can already do Xbox on what they have already. So if they want a different experience on another device, it's
Let me
not
turn you up a little bit. Hold on one
Xbox
second.
One.
Hold on one second. Let me turn you up a little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
whatchamacallit, if they're gonna want a different experience on consoles because of the exclusive, it's not gonna be Xbox One because they are playing most of it. They're not gonna pay $300 for something they're already doing, and there are millions of PC gamers
Okay.
on consoles. And what that does is, whether you want to call it perception or not, it gives off one console dominating over the other. You know what I'm saying? So if they see these sales of a console that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that leverages a company to do third-party, DLC exclusives, maybe timed exclusives. It gives that company leverage to say, hey, we got 50 million, this company got 10. Come with us. That's where everybody be like, damn, you're right. All right, we'll give you the time exclusives. Yeah, we'll make this DLC. You know what I'm saying? And then so it's like a double dagger. Is Microsoft's playing with, I say, fire, because on one end they could be like, yeah, we're making money, but on the other end you could be diminishing the Xbox brand by taking away its identity. You know what I mean?
Okay. You know what? That's a good that's a good point.
It's a great point.
That's a great point. All right, T Sweaty Ball Reapers, you there? You got your hands in your pants?
Okay.
Put the joystick down, bro.
all right.
Put the joystick down. You got going kind of quiet back there, bro.
Okay.
Talk.
Well, the fact that everything from Microsoft's point of view is now going to be put on PC, so you'll have a Windows copy and an Xbox copy. It's no longer just the Xbox brand to Microsoft. Take a grain of salt. You don't have to believe me. It's fine. They want their games and their interaction and their community integrated throughout all devices that have that iOS. So it's no longer just PC, console. It's no longer just the console. It's the entire gaming experience of the entire entertainment brand in general. So to them, it doesn't matter if you play on console or you play on PC. If they can connect you both and you both have integrated Windows stores, it doesn't matter if you play on PC or Xbox. You can see both games. You can talk to people by the Windows app, by the console, or by the Windows app by Steam. They no longer want the console brand. They want the universal gaming brand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, that's what it looks like it's heading, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's what it's. But that this is the other thing is, I think a while ago no one would believe this is what they were going to do, but I think with this new summer update, with the integration and the way that everything is starting to pan out towards the future, I think people are finally finally understanding the magnitude of what Microsoft's end game is, and some people just don't like it. They like you said, Rocky. They're diminishing the Xbox, the Xbox symbol brand itself. But to Microsoft, it's no longer just that symbol. They want universal.
It's Windows gaming.
It's Windows gaming and Microsoft gaming in general. It's Microsoft gaming to them. It's no longer just one symbol. It's everything. And basically they want to include everything as a universal Microsoft gaming. So it's no longer just the Xbox anymore. It's like everything, and that's why they want to try to make everything universal.
Oh, okay, all right.
But as far as that Halo, everything, I think eventually, if it makes profit, it's going to go to PC. But I don't see. I agree. I think the campaign will be there. I'll be surprised if the multiplayer is going to be there. But I want to see.
People buy Halo. I'm going to be honest. People buy Halo for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Let's say Microsoft
fully.
I'm sorry. If Microsoft fully integrates that, how does Xbox Live work on PC?
They have to leave it separate on the server. Like Street Fighter 5 on PS4, you can choose to play with PC.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
you can choose. I mean, they can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Their whole goal from the looks of it right now is just to integrate it, just to make the interaction, smoothly possible. Like, you can actually, with the new update, you can interact with people on Steam. No one thought that would actually ever happen. So it's
what? That's a good point, man. But like I said, I got a slightly different view. Like I said, I go last. My man, all day. Have you answered this question yet?
What was the question about Halo?
About there's, like I said, Sunset Overdrive is coming. Rumored it's coming to Windows 10. Heavily rumored that Halo 5 is coming to Windows 10. But how do you feel about Microsoft putting all the heavy hitters on inside the Windows 10 store?
Well, I just think they've been trying to do that since the beginning, like slowly integrating it. But now it's going to be, more prevalent. It's going to be there. I mean, like your boy said, it's they want to make it universal. They want to give players the option, the gamer the option, to do what they want to do and try to get some of that, that PC money, which is fine. I have no problem with it. I mean, but like Porter Rock said, it's kind of a double dagger, man, because, everybody I know, hardcore PC gamers that I know, they all have PS4s, all of them. And they just say there's no point. Even famous YouTubers, I don't have a PC. What do I need an Xbox for? Then you know what? It's just not for you. You know what I mean? It's just giving us more of an option on how we want to play our games, and I have no problem with it, man. I'm still gonna be on my Xbox. I have a PC and an Xbox, and I don't feel alienated between either. So it's cool in my book.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest here. All right. I said something to Phil. All right. I'm gonna say this. I'll probably get to everything, fuck it. But when it first came out that Quantum Break was coming to PC, right? Whatever. And you remember the shitstorm behind that or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I said to him, I inboxed him or whatever, and he hit me back. And he said, basically, actually, let me read this shit word for word. But I still have the message. I didn't delete it. He basically said to me, that he said a whole bunch of shit without saying anything. That, they have great things in store for Mike, for the future for Xbox. And I said to him, I asked him like, what is the end game? I said, I've been an Xbox fan since 2001. I've been online since 2002. You know what I mean? So I'm heavily invested in this quote-unquote this here ecosystem. I don't want to see my preferred platform of choice to become a service. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to see my preferred platform of choice become a service. Now, here's the thing. I'm not one of these guys that are just stuck in a fucking hot tub time machine, and I understand that things have to change and adapt, but at the end of the day, I am a console gamer. You know what I mean? And I said, as long as the way I get and I play my games, as long as that don't change, I don't care. Because I really don't care about someone plays it on a PC. Halo 1 was on PC. You understand what I'm saying? It didn't affect me in any shape, form, of, because I guess we got this quote-unquote, this console war. You know what I'm saying? That people make a big deal of it. Gears is on PC. Some of Microsoft Crimson Skies and all that shit was on PC. It didn't bother me. Nice Old Republic was on. Some of the OG Xbox biggest hits was on PC. Jade Empire. I can keep going on and on. You know what I mean? Fable was on PC. I can keep going on and on. But I said it to say this. You know what I mean? But I know. I think that Microsoft is kind of losing focus, maybe, of what made them hot, or made them the cool machine they have. You know what I mean? They have to me, still focus on the core, which is your Xbox audience. What Microsoft is doing, and I know what it is. Like Microsoft is a software giant. They want their software on many platforms as possible. They don't care. See, back when Bill and what's my man named Bill and what's the other guy that bought the Clippers, Steve Ballmer, when they were in office, they were from the mindset if you want Microsoft products, you have to buy Microsoft's hardware. Natala was my man. He's more of a services guy. You know what I mean? I can get Skype on how many devices? You understand what I'm saying? I can get Windows Word. I can get that on my iPad. Before, if you wanted Word, you had to get a PC. It's not like that anymore. Now, it's good for for the bottom dollar. I understand it makes Microsoft, what the thing was last quarter, they did over $1 trillion in revenue. They're more profitable than ever, and I get it. And I don't care about Microsoft's 401k. I don't care about their money, and it's not even about. But sometimes I think you have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. And when I say this is because, how should I say this? I'm trying to be politically correct here. Now, there's also rumor that the Xbox dashboard or whatever, the boot up, is also coming to PC. You understand what I'm saying? So, now, with that being said, but PC guys are getting all that shit for free. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas I have to still go out and spend $500 or whatever this new console is going to cost. Say the Scorpio is going to be $4 or $5. I still got to spend $500 to go out and get the Scorpio where a PC guy, primary gaming, can
He
get
already
the
has it.
Scorpio for free.
He already has it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and also not even so much, they're also getting Xbox Live for free. So what are they doing
Yes.
for
No
me who
way.
said the console gamer who's
Apart.
going out and spending my money? Like what incentive do I have to to make? Not saying that fuck it, to make me feel special. Like I'm being like
Yeah.
the PC guys are getting all the benefits for free. Well,
So
us
only-
console gamers are still going out and we're paying for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
why I was asking how the
yeah.
experience how Xbox Live is gonna be, because if it's the same experience across all devices,
Yeah.
PC gamers
You
are
know
not
what,
gonna
Joe?
pay for it. They're not,
So,
because
I'm
they
gonna
have
tell you something,
alternatives. They got
Porter Rock.
Steam,
So
they got Origin.
basically,
check
you're
this
gonna
out,
be
check this
paying
out.
So
for
how
games
does that
on both.
work?
That's it.
Check
It's
this out.
true.
Let me add this. Let me add this to this, right? You know who Shameless Blackley is? That's the creator of the original Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him too. He actually just started following me the other day. I didn't know who the hell he was, but he gave when the OG Xbox came out. He was an interview. Shout out to my boy Warrior Ward. So he gave me the article. Back then, in the old regime of Microsoft, he said that it would be foolish for Microsoft to try to combine the console market consumer with the PC consumer because we're two different consumers, two different audiences. What I said I have to say this is that a PC guy, right? That plays on PC when he's playing this game, he's looking to make everybody in the game booty butt naked, running around with dildos in their hand. They're looking at the game from a totally different perspective than a console guy. You know what I mean? We're expecting two different experiences. So for Microsoft to say that the bridges all together and have us singing "Kumbaya," it's not really practical. Like we're two different consumers. You know what I mean? And they're just to me like they're just worried about the bottom dollar. You know what I mean? Like I said, I never thought I said this before. I would rather Microsoft spin off the Xbox division and let it stand on itself. You know what I mean? Because again, like it's worth over like $30 billion fucking dollars. Is what I mean? And just cut Microsoft their check every month and let them bet on themselves. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if I really like this new direction that Microsoft is going in. I'm just being honest here, man.
Yeah, you got a good point. I didn't even really think about it in that sense, but now that as you're talking and saying everything, hitting all these points,
hey, bro, that's what they call me the grandfather, the Godfather.
That's it. That's the Don King of this
Right.
shit.
You know what I mean?
So,
I'm just keeping it real.
it makes
I
me-
gotta say, my ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumbass, man.
It makes me feel.
Listen, put it into character. 'Cause I don't know for whatever reason. A lot of motherfuckers think I'm not intelligent, but it is what it is. But putting aside the character of Next Gen 720, it's real shit here. You know what I mean? I've been playing video games since most motherfuckers thought boogers was candy. I say that to say this though. And again, the whole Sony pony thing. I started that whole craze here on with this whole console war shit. Now, and like I said, just how should I say, because I don't not just either on any side, whether it's Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony. I don't like it's okay that we're all biased. We all quote unquote fanboys. We all have our preference, but not to call your said favorite company out for their bullshit. I remember, like I said, when Microsoft closed, Fable down or whatever, and I was, like I said, I was pissed because I'm not a big Halo dude. Fable is one of the games that made me an Xbox fan. And I've seen fanboys. I never thought we had those like this guy like on the Microsoft side. They were worrying about Microsoft's portfolio 410K and losing. Like we lost a major fucking IP, and you worry about who's making what money. Like what the fuck? Like we lost a game. So
Right.
why are you worried about what's in Microsoft's goddamn pocket? You know what I mean? Like y'all bug it. And I told people then, and I don't have a shot to Phil. I don't have a problem with Phil. And sometimes I give him a hard way to go, but you know what I mean. But like I said, I'm very respectful. But people said, well, it was Lionhead's fault. They should have just made a traditional Fable. I said, first of all, let me tell you something. The position that Phil's in now, he just became the boss. But before he was the head of gaming studios. Okay, so what happened was they devised the plan for that Fable to be this open world shit, whatever the case may be. And then Phil took that right there to Donnie Magic. Say, hey, this is what they're doing. It's great. And then Donnie Magic gave Phil the check, and Phil gave the check to Lionhead Studios. Okay, So not saying that Phil didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, that's bullshit. Phil had Aaron's job back then. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so like I said, people like not the whole, Phil accountable for what the hell was going on as far as Fable. You know what I mean? It was Microsoft that wanted them to introduce this whole PC thing with Windows because this was their grand scheme at the end. You know what I mean? That wasn't like Lionhead wanted to do a traditional Fable. You know what I mean? And but it was Lionhead who didn't want to include the PC aspect of it because of cheating and all this extra shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was just a big clusterfuck. All I see, Fable's gone. Like, I'm still fucking pissed off about that, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's a major fucking IP, whether you liked it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not just the IP, it's the genre too. There's not that many exclusive RPGs out there.
Nah.
So that in itself,
between that and Lost Odyssey, that was the only one we got.
that in itself.
Well, we had that Lost Odyssey,
Blue Dragon,
Mistwalker.
Start,
I haven't heard anything from them in a while.
About it though. But Fable, like I said, it's a successful IP.
That was a sustainable RPG.
Well, like I said, I'm another one. Like I said, I don't really care for Rare. I don't know what, like, if you look at Rare's portfolio and compare it to Lionhead, I besides Connect Sports, whatever, just Connect titles, what has Rare done that's been so profitable to Microsoft? That's been bigger than Fable.
Grabbed by the ghoulies. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, they do got
Killer Instinct is doing
but I
well
don't
for
think
them
that
now.
was as big as Fable, though.
Nah, it wasn't. Nah.
Well, Killer Instinct is.
But they don't make
that was during the.
Even though Red's not
days.
making it, that IP is.
Oh yeah. I
really
get it.
doing
Listen,
well for them.
you know what? Hey, listen. But I get it. But even though they're not making quote unquote Killer Instinct, I like fighters. I like Killer Instinct. You know what I mean? But Microsoft didn't even treat with Phil. He didn't even look at as I remember he's not a big fan of fighters. They didn't look at Killer Instinct as being a AAA game for them. $20 title. I'm not, what I mean, but buy a character here. Like to me that's a AAA game. To be honest, to me, Killer Instinct Season 3 destroys Street Fighter 5 and stars content and shit. Like that motherfucker, that Killer Instinct Season 3 is serious. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like I said, not to be Debbie Downer here, but I don't know, man. I'm excited for the Scorpio, but I'm also like, damn, in retrospective, like, PC guys are going to get their Scorpio for free. You know what I mean?
So basically, the PC players can play online for free, so we'll be just playing for games with gold. That's what I'm seeing.
You know what? I guess games will go because they get everything that we get. Upload Studio, they get everything that we got. And now they're getting the supposed quote unquote the Xbox dashboard also.
So damn, do we need a Scorpio? Like fuck, you know what I mean?
Well, for the console, remember you're still gonna have console gamers that just want simple shit.
Oh yeah, listen.
But
I told Crap this, and he was saying, I don't know about what upgrade my system. Crap's so fucking old school, Archie Bunker. And I told him, he said, well, if you can start upgrading, you might as well game on PC. I said, no. It's nothing to do with upgrading, you clicking something in the top like the Sega Saturn CD or something. That's not. People prefer console for the simplicity of them. Yeah. Your controller and sit down and work. Before when I got my first rig, and I remember before it came, I got it from don't ever do business with iBuyPower. Word of advice. But before my first rig came, I what's it, the Steam summer sale and on sale, whatever, spring sale. I bought all these goddamn games for $2, $3, $4, whatever, and half them shits didn't even boot up. I kept getting the blue screen to death, and Steam doesn't have a fucking customer service number. You got to send them an email. I had to go Google this and get a driver from this Russian site, patch it with this, and extract this file to this folder. The average Joe Smo don't want to deal with that shit there. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Could you imagine little Billy, their mother, buying little Billy Call of Duty for $60, and that bitch don't boot up? And there's no returning that shit back to the store. You know what I mean? There's no getting on the phone and calling somebody. They don't even have a customer service line. You know what I mean? For refunds and all that wild shit, man. So that's why, like I said, console gamers are going to play on consoles, and PC guys are still, maybe PC dudes. But what about the flip side of the coin? What about, like I said in the day, that because according to Valve, Steam or whatever, that most people's gaming rigs are not as powerful as the Wii U. So what if, like I said, Microsoft delivers this quote unquote Scorpio as 10 teraflops or whatever, and enable with mouse and keyboard support, and sell it for $400. What if they're trying to get the PC crowd to buy their said hardware now?
Well,
You know?
I think the only reason why many PC gamers don't run their games at full 1080p or 4K whatever is
They
just really
can't
because
afford
they're
it.
not interested. They're not interested in buying a
No,
video
they can't.
card.
Listen, they can't afford it. I'm not
Yeah,
saying they
but now
can't.
they can
Look
though.
at Bond.
The video
That
card's
motherfucker had two
199.
560 Ti's last year. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being real. They like to brag about their rigs, but they got some
Mm,
dog shit. I'm just talking about hardware wise.
mhm.
I forgot the numbers again. They came out was talking about VR and how many rigs are out there can actually run the Oculus Rift. You know what I mean? And, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's just
But that's
bad.
just gonna change now with the Polaris. You saw
Oh
that starts
yes,
from
yes, yes,
NV
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
199.
You know
Yeah.
what, bro? Oh my God, I'm glad you said we can go into this a little bit. We can go for sure
199.
with this. You know what's crazy, yo? And again, and I'm not claiming to be an industry insider, but you guys know I've been talking about these new consoles. I was the first one on the news to
Yeah.
talk about these consoles, right? And then another rumor came out that that the new Xbox was going to be 10 teraflops, and people was no way in hell 10 just more powerful than this. You know,
Mm.
and even what I was telling them on BGST as far as the Scorpio, this say if it is 10, say if it is 6 teraflops or more, that I don't see that console being more than $400. Like you said, look
No.
at the Polaris. You know what I mean? You know
199.
exactly.
And that's with profit. They're selling it to the
Right.
store, trying to make money.
Yes, yes,
No,
yes.
Sony and Microsoft. You know, and I'm gonna say this. This is probably one of the few times I'm gonna give Crab Gamer props. He made a good point. I think on the broadcast when he said that maybe it was just the fact that it was just cheaper to go with the Polaris architecture than trying to make a mini with an old architecture.
No. No.
That
This
could
is
be reasonable.
no. Here's the thing. No, this. Okay, I'm gonna add to that. 'Cause Crap always steals my fucking clue, my ideas, my shit I say.
Oh, that was your shit. You said that.
You know, he's a fucking plagiarist, man.
That was
No,
you.
listen. What I said,
Okay.
you know, when Crap was talking about, you know, them just releasing the Slim. Now, what was told to me again, I'm gonna say it again, I know it's like a broken record, you know, but word was told to me from a very reliable source that word around the campfire, both Microsoft and Sony were releasing new hardware, and you know, Crap started saying it was nothing going to be, you know, they were saying that it was not going to be nothing but a Slim and with 4K stuff and yeah, fuck all that. But so anyway, I said even then, it makes who the fuck is going to buy a Slim when you can buy a Neo for $400 and it's 4 times more powerful than what you got right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know, but that doesn't make any fucking sense. They're going to spend the money to shrink the box. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna spend the money to shrink the box, and who's really gonna be out there checking for a quote unquote a smaller Xbox One? So you're gonna take what's wrong with your console now, the anemic GPU, and put it in a smaller box. If your competition is gonna go in their box and tweak, you know, and go in there and change some shit up, why would Microsoft? Like that just didn't make any. I'm not saying that I was told what was going to be inside of the Xbox or Slim or whatever's going to come out. I'm not saying I was told that, but to me that didn't make any fucking sense. This is fucking Reaganomics business 101. If your biggest competitor is Sony, Coca-Cola, and they're gonna go in and add some more sugar to their soda, you gonna still keep this motherfucking diet shaking? Like what the fuck? Yo, bro, like you know, like listen, even from the Xbox, some of you dudes, man, they were I had to block a lot of motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you dudes?
That's
Like,
on
what's
both
wrong?
sides. Some people just don't like to hear, you know, the
Hey,
truth.
listen,
And they take it
but
personal.
listen, not even so much that. Listen, a lot of people first consoles probably were the 360 and the PS3, and they think that a console cycle is supposed to last 7 to 8 years. No, it's not natural. It's not normal. It's unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Five.
You know what I mean? It's unhealthy. Shit, the 360, the OG Xbox only lasted 4 years. You understand? But you got to realize too, when the 360 came out and the PS3 came out, they had their top of the line specs for that time of the year. But they waited so long that you know consoles would
overlapped.
never fucking get
Can I ask a question?
the jump on PC. Yeah, shoot.
Oh no, I wanted to ask you a question about the Scorpio. I wanted to ask your opinion on something.
Yeah,
Do you think
shoot.
do you think it's good for Microsoft to wait a year to release the Scorpio after their Neo, or do you think they should do it at the same
Okay,
time?
here's the thing. It's not. I'm gonna say this like this. It's not so much if they can wait a year or whatever. I mean, you know, because like I said, I did a video again that this Taiwanese company that makes the chips, you know, it's going to be in a 10 nanometer chip, and that chip is not going to be ready to next year or whatever the fuck the case may be. As long as they come out and show and announce that they're working on something, so people that may, you know, some people don't have disposable income, can maybe only afford one console, and they say, you know, I can wait 8 months or whatever, and I can get a console more beefier than that, you know, for the same price, and like 8 months later. So, you know, but they had to at least come out and show what they're working on. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's not ready to come out.
You gotta show proof that what you're saying is true.
Yeah, you have to. If they don't have an answer for the set Neo this year, they have to at least come out and show what they're working on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if they don't, like, you know what I mean, like people are from nowadays. What have you done for me lately? You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, what do you think should happen to the original Xbox One? I mean, what we have now. Do you reckon they should have something like a box which they could use to upgrade it, just in case you
Well,
want
here's
to
the
buy a
thing,
new
again.
console?
Well, I think the way it's going, I think the way that supposedly the Scorpio works is, I think Phil said this, is that everything will be backwards and forwards, so you won't lose any content. You'll still be able to play it on the new
Well,
on
his
the new
exact words. She said, "During it again, people like, oh my god, people like, I remember for this shit. This one girl, I don't even know her name. She supposed to bet me a game. I said it was Microsoft's coming out with new hardware, but that. Oh, if you listen to Phil's initial comment, like I said, you know, with their smoke, there's fire. It was Microsoft that came out and started talking about. He said, Phil's exact words was that during the console generation, you were going to start to see, you know, companies come out with different generations of said hardware. In the console generation, that would be both forward and backwards compatible. You know, and people flipped, oh, upgrade, I don't want to upgrade. What's this upgrade shit and this, that, and the other?
he also said that more support would be coming to PC this generation, but no one believed him.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So if everything happens in E3 and they want to do this universal gaming thing with PC and Xbox, is anybody going to be more, you know, by default sided to go with the PS4 Neo?
No. You couldn't pay me a dime or a reason to actually buy that. So
no, I play on everything. I'm a big God of War fanboy.
Right.
I think it all boils down to what you're used to, you know, what you're used to. Like I'm heavily invested into the quote unquote Xbox ethos. I like my achievements. I prefer the controller.
Right.
Majority of my friends play there. You know what I mean? So I guess it's where you're used to you're playing that. Like I said, the PC stuff really doesn't affect us. You know what I mean? Besides, you know, get all this console war stuff. You know, like I said, Halo 1, the first Halo was on PC.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're console dudes. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't really bother me in any shape, form, or fashion. You know? But this is a rumor that came out in 2014 that I forgot the guy's channel, but he didn't want also he had a couple, you know, right announcements, like he had the date right for Fallout and Final Fantasy and stuff like that. But he said the word around town was that Microsoft was going to have three, you know, a mid-range Xbox, I'm sorry, low-end Xbox One, to be what we have in now, a mid-range, and then a high-end version of Xbox One. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. I think Microsoft is going to lose the numbers, and it's just going to be Xbox going forward. Like, you know, is Scorpio starting a new console generation? You know what I mean? Because of the Universal Windows 10 Universal UVP, that they can make a game and scale it for the highest specs possible, and with the program, with the technology, it will scale back to whatever platform you put it on. You know what I mean? They can make one game, which is dope. That's what the motherfuckers was fussing. They can make one game and it walk across all of Windows 10 devices, and it is scaled back. You know what I mean? So you know, like Microsoft was really looking to.
And Sony's doing the same thing with the Neo. All games have to, you know, work on the PS4, and then there's a Neo mode. So really, they're both speaking the same language. So technically, we could be watching. Yeah, we could be watching the end of the console generation. It could just be.
I personally think I think we're watching the end of the console brand as as we and the initial sense of the word, as the initial sense of the console.
All it is just a box
platform.
You play it the way you want. Yeah. And then if you want to upgrade, you upgrade when you feel like it. If not, then keep playing your games.
So, I mean, the only thing that really keeps me on my green machine, and I'm not talking about organic vegetables, is just the community I've been a part of for the last, you know, 12 years. You know what I mean?
I was a kid when the OG Xbox, and it was the community, it was the competitive play, it was Halo, it was everything, and I just got into a decent, suggestion from a a fellow friend of mine, and he's like, well, if the PC offers you the same, pretty much everything that the Xbox does, why don't you just select PC? I'm like,
Mouse and keyboard. You want to play
yeah.
mouse and
He's like,
keyboard?
why don't you just choose PC? I'm like, because I like the console. It's a matter of preference. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're going to argue console versus PC power, your PC power is going to win. It has nothing to do with the fact that the PC specs are automatically higher than any console because higher rig, higher
Exactly.
power, higher hardware, all that concept. But it's a matter of preference, and you can't argue with my preference.
Right.
I prefer the community, the online, the competitive play of a controller in front of my TV.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care for that mouse and keyboard shit.
I mean, even though you can't play with a controller, it's still you have to deal with bugs and you have to deal with developers.
And I also don't feel like dealing with
more,
hackers. I honestly don't feel like dealing with hackers.
They're more optimized for console.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you think about it, you got just say if just think about there are 1,000 different iterations of PC. You can have 19 gigs of RAM. I can have 25. You know what I mean? For PC, it's like a big wide spectrum. For consoles, they're better optimized. But you guys keep talking. Hold on, I gotta let someone's at my door. Just keep running your mouth.
But it was the fact that he was trying to argue the common sense concept of why if you like the Xbox just choose PC. I'm like, because I like the console. It doesn't matter if the PC is more powerful. It's the way I enjoy my day with the console. It's the way I actually play it. It's the way I actually use it. It's the people I talk to with it.
Right.
And if I wanted PC, I would have stayed with the PC when I was like 13 years old.
Exactly.
I went through like about 6 different desktops before my parents like, no, we're sticking you on OG. You can't break that.
Right.
Yeah, but in real, gamers just have to understand. At the end of the day, people spend money for their own personal entertainment, and they want to be entertained the way they want to, not the way another person wants to. But like I said,
that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to preach. I want a reason to buy a PC for my own reasons, my peak interest, not for not a list that you could name.
Yeah, no, tell him next time he does that. Tell him, all right, buy it for me then.
Yeah, buy me a rig, bitch.
You buy me a rig then, and I'll play it, and then you see. Yeah, I mean that just really comes down to it.
Yeah. I mean, if someone gives me, any investor in any industry gives me a good enough, go swipe a card, I will go swipe a card. No issues asked. But you have to give me a reason. You're not just gonna say, oh, this Neo looks pretty, I'm gonna go buy it. No, it has to pique my interest. I'm not about to go spend that amount of money for no reason. But if the reason could be one, it could be one thing, it could be many. Just has to give me a reason. But it has to be my personal.
I said, at the end of the day, the product has to entertain you for your reason. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're spending your money. You know, if you don't like the product, then why other people get mad for? It is what it is.
Yep. I mean, do you reckon now is even the time for these consoles and stuff? Do you reckon maybe they should have come like in a year or two and stuff like that?
Oh, I have a new video on that concept actually. That's kind of fun.
Like they should have for the more powerful ones.
No, for the new iOS update with that Cortana shit.
What you guys talking about? What I missed?
Nah, I was just telling. Star was just asking, do you think this they should have waited for all this new generation, or should it have come out now? And I said I have a video coming up on that whole how
they should have waited for what? Waited for what? 2 months?
For like Scorpio Neo?
Yeah.
Well, if you listen, remember when these consoles were announced or whatever, both Ubisoft, EA, and all of them said it's not going to be a very long console generation, very short. Like both of these consoles were sold at a profit from the beginning, and it wasn't that big of a step up. You know what I mean? I just get anyway. Like I said, this technology is just moving forward. You see what NVIDIA just came out and announced. You see what AMD just came out and announced. Listen, look like this, guys. On the truth. The reason it's the same how I was just talking shit about the guys that play on the 360 and shit, how they're holding us back and they can come on and upgrade. The same way PC guys look at us console dudes, how we hold them back.
True.
That's the only way. Like I was telling Crapping before, for gaming and tech to move forward. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's not really practical anymore to be in this box, this closed environment for 6 years. And then, like I said, it's gaming and dying. You know what I mean?
It's not practical. They need to evolve.
Not anymore.
Yeah. And to be honest, with the way the AMD and even NVIDIA presented their new architecture, how you get so much powerful hardware at a much cheaper price, I guess Microsoft and Sony are just doing their part to ensure that portion of the industry grows. Because that's really the key. Trying to get powerful hardware without the consoles costing $1,000. You know, something has to. So I think Sony and Microsoft are just trying to do their part to push that technology and get it out there.
They're just trying to hold on, man.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah, so because if they be like, because then AMD will be screwed. That's one less segment of the market. So I guess they're trying to push this Polaris architecture and make it successful. Because that type of concept is successful. To get a powerful card for $199. That spells great for the future. Because that was one of my concerns for the next gen. I'm not gonna buy an $800 console. I'm not doing that day one. That's just getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So are they gonna go? So that was one of my concerns. How are they gonna do a proper next gen while maintaining that $400 price range? And now they finally got the answer.
I mean, but here's the thing. I wouldn't mind paying $5. I mean, shit, I paid $600 for the PS3.
Yeah, so did I. And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and I love it, but I'm like, God damn.
But I'm just saying, if that motherfucker, they come out there and they show that God of War with fucking flaming swords and bananas. Oh my God.
Oh shit. But then at the same time, my issue's been for the longest time is just fatigue, man. I'm just fatigued with Gears of War 18, God of War 6. It's just.
I mean, I know what you mean.
Well, that new God of War doesn't even honestly look like an.
You know what? Hey, listen, bro. I'm glad you said that. This generation, I said this before in the last couple episodes of BGST. I haven't got that old shit moment this generation. You know what I mean? Think about what we got last generation. Just think about it. Because of all of these remastered and this cross-gen development, like that remastered shit is the worst thing. It's a cash grab.
It's a cash grab. Yeah. It's a paid backwards compatibility, bro. That's all it is.
You know what's the scary part? That shit worked. A lot of people keep buying fucking remasters.
One game that I saw that might be that game, that old shit game that I've seen, I haven't heard anyone say. What's it called? For Honor? Have you guys seen that?
Oh yeah, with Ubisoft.
That shit.
Oh yeah, the samurai.
Dude, oh yeah, dude. When I seen that was that old shit moment, kind of for me. Almost like that.
Seen that game yet. I'm not gonna.
You know one thing that got me? Where the fuck is Rockstar? You know what I'm saying? Here we are. We talking about new hardware, and we have yet to get a legitimate brand.
I never complain. I never complain because when it does drop, it's gonna take your life.
But goddamn,
it's gonna take your life.
Think about it.
And another question.
When they do drop, it's gonna take your life.
But these motherfuckers is still selling GT5.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit's in top 10 MPD every month.
They just came out with a new expansion, 2 days ago?
I'm like, God damn, can I get a new Red Dead? Can I get my agent?
Yeah.
Well, I live in San Diego, and the Red Dead building is out. Well, the people who develop it, they live there. The building is here.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that, I know it's coming. They already released a map, I think.
Yeah.
Leaked it. So it's coming. I never, out of all the years I've been gaming since GTA 2, top down, you know what I mean? I know when they release something, it's going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. So I don't complain.
So recently, they re-trademarked the agent. Somebody
for
found out
PlayStation?
online. Yeah, so how y'all feel about that? What if Sony sells that shit?
Hey, that'd be dope.
I would like to see what type of game it is.
Yo, it's supposed to be like a 1970s agent type shit.
Oh, so it's going to be a mix of GTA.
Yeah, GTA, but in the 70s.
Oh, how do you guys feel about APB coming out on consoles?
Ooh.
Ew.
That shit is so decrepit and old. That shit's about to crack its back. I don't know.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was a little bit.
Dude, it was GTA 5 before GTA 5. I get that part.
Yeah.
But god damn, that shit is dated.
That shit's old as fuck.
Just like Xbox put out, we got the DC Universe trash. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand. If PS3 can do it back in the day. You just trying to make, I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that DC Universe was fun though.
It was okay.
That shit was fun.
So
I think you guys will like it. I think some gamers, some gamers will like it.
It just feels dated because if you already played it, but
this shit is dated.
Yeah,
it's dated.
But for the Xbox guys that never played it,
exactly.
It's fun.
Well, it's not even so much. Most people that have a PS3 had a 360, and I think it's gonna be the same thing this generation. Everyone's gonna own both. You know what I mean? The 360 and the Xbox, whatever, and the PS4, whatever. If you're gonna own, both. Here's my thing, like why, I don't like if something comes out. It's my mind frame. If Sony got something that's hot, I ain't got, cool, I'm there. You know what I mean? If Microsoft got something hot, cool, I'm there. At the end of the day, but like I said,
what about Nintendo?
Nah, fuck that. I told you guys, I'm not a Nintendo thing.
What if that released that new Punch Out?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that would be fire.
Huh?
If they show no
Come on,
friends,
Zaya.
bro.
You know you
You know why?
the
You know
rock
why I
that
can't
punch
support
out.
them, bro? I'm gonna be
No
honest. You know why I
friends
can't?
list, bro.
It's because they just. If I ever have a list of stipulations for you to have things in place, basic
Don't want
shit
it.
for me to
Don't want
buy
it.
your console, like I can't support that shit. Like I gotta have, you know, what I mean, like me telling you to have voice chat mandatory for every game online is a fucking no brainer. But you to me telling you that you have to have game invites mandatory for every game is a fucking no brainer. You're still not gonna be able to Twitch and live stream on that console.
Yeah.
Like I'm not no man. Like it's like
So if they do everything you want on your
they're
list,
not gonna
you
let you
popping?
live stream. You can't even fucking play their games on YouTube without them fucking sticking their hand in your pocket.
Having
No.
a fucking light gun at your face. Yeah, no.
I cannot, man. I'm saying I don't like I said I don't really suffer from nostalgia, bro. I don't care for Mario
Yeah.
and all that shit like that. It's
Right.
cool, but bro, I've been saving that Prince since 1986, man. Like yo, that bitch ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, yo, but what if they release a 10 teraflop beef
I don't care.
with bad dudes?
Yo, bro, let me tell you something again. Nintendo, they need new management. Their characters still don't even fucking talk. Right now, Legend of Zelda should be like at least on a par concept with Fable, like far as talking and interaction.
At least
You
an
know,
open fucking world, perpetual
yeah, you know what I mean.
world,
They
man.
just don't get it, bro. Mario, they got that same motherfucker Mario. Been saying that shit since fucking '85, bro. Like, come on, man.
And niggas be
The art
35 playing that
like,
shit.
you
I
know,
don't understand.
like we can't get a more mature, a more mature Zelda. You know what I mean? The art style hasn't even changed. Like they need to go like in another direction, bro.
Man, if they
That's
don't,
why they don't have. That's why they losing the market share. Their
if
games don't
they,
have a presence online.
if
You
they
know,
don't introduce a new fucking Metroid with multiplayer, the
Oh,
console's gonna be in the
man.
garbage disposal, man. No one's
I don't
gonna
give a
fucking
fuck
Just
about
throw
that
that
shit.
shit away now. Send that shit to me.
I don't care about none of that shit. But listen,
Yeah.
You ain't
like I
gonna
said,
see
we're
that
going
shit.
over an hour some change here. Listen, I'm sorry we got a late start today because I got a new radio here, but that's neither here or there. So anyway, next Thursday we're gonna be back at 7 p.m. sharp. The name of this podcast it may change, but the name of the show is We Don't Play Names, We Play Games. You know what I mean? A little catchy there, but we may change it. But you know, if you guys think have anything better, a little catchy, hit us up, man. But thank you for rocking out with us. It's been a dope show. And anything you guys want to add before we get the hell out of here?
So next week after day 3 of E3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We're gonna get together and give we're gonna
We're gonna
get
spit
together
hot
and
fire with Dylan.
yeah, we're gonna get together and talk about
Thursday is day
E3. You know what I mean? We spit hot fire, the 5 greatest rappers, Dylan,
The
Dylan,
Dylan.
Dylan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But listen, also you guys, each one of you guys inbox me the links to your channel so I can put it in the description.
All right.
But we out of here, man. Thank you.
Yo. And yo, I need a challenger.
Oh yeah, listen here.
I need that challenger. They running scared.
I need somebody for Puerto Rock, man. This
I got the
Friday.
title.
I need somebody for Puerto Rock, man. Is any Xbox out there willing to take this said challenge to debate Puerto Rock? Hit me up, man, on Twitter, Zaya2005 or somewhere, man.
They're all bums, Rock.
Hey, where's DJ Century at, man?
They're all bums.
He on some John Rambo shit right now. He said, Murdoch. I just wanted something to eat. We out here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, man.
Bomb
Everybody got
bombs.
this.